So, hello, this is Optimus again. I'm back making my videos and got a new mic. So today I'll be making a video of teju711 playing tank. I know a lot of people say the tanks are bad, but I'm yet failing to see that. I've seen Grey Fox play a good tank, but he uses shotgun a lot and plays an East Coast server, so he has a good ping. From Europe, I can't use shotgun because it's not a hit scan weapon. It's insta hit, but it's not a hit scan, so it's lag compensated, and I have to be leading with it, and I don't even know by how much. So I'm having trouble using it. As a tank, in general, I tend to stay back and shoot railgun a lot because it never miss. Yeah, that's very nice. Kill there. Could have stood in front of a combat girl, but that's minor things. Well, what tanks do, tanks take damage and tanks shoot railgun, I guess. It's pretty simple. Well, I'll be increasing the FOE a bit. Okay. So, laning phases, stay up front, build Jews, shoot railgun, maybe go for a gank if you get Jews early, because you can take a lot of damage easily with no danger. People use charge to either get in to death blossom or shotgun or chase or something or to get out. I tend to level up offensive and shield because at level 4 shield gets a massive increase in damage shielded, and it's like a very cheap way to get extra 50% of the HP to like fend off enemies. Yeah, bull's not gonna work.
Morons get all the luck.
I can't really pick anything yet. Oh yeah, there's a person being killed. I can't pick anything wrong in this play yet, because early stages they're pretty simple. Shoot bots, get money. Taking Jackson, taking his chance, could have killed Rascar, understandable. Everything's pretty solid right now. Come on, girl got pulled. Yeah, bad luck. So times T34. Daju's building money as he's supposed to, at a steady rate. Nice aim shooting. Veteran not missing railguns. Good. It's not really hard to not miss railguns. Chasing Waskar. Not sure why doesn't he charge. Probably doesn't have it. Probably on cooldown and something. Yeah, level 1 charge. He's done a lot. Should be pretty safe. No danger for tank. 2 people attacking Assault. Assault has a lot of choosing properties. He has a lot of mobility, and when I'm playing Zenith, he just chases me all the way from his base to my base. There's nothing I can do about it. Charge, run away, won't help. Okay, the first interesting action probably is going to be the question is 4 kills already, probably ring out. So first proper action will be close to 5 minutes as soon as the first annihilator will be up. Tanks have some interesting things that they can do here with taking damage for friendlies, with charging people off the annihilator, railgun grapplers and whatnot. This fight I see Teju playing pretty safe, which is never a bad thing. A lot of people play way too aggressive, and that is a bad thing. Being defensive, no, it hurts. So yeah, the red team's not making many mistakes. Can't really call being pulled by veteran a mistake, but I don't know. The game's not been out for a very long time to figure out like 100% pulls, 100% ways to avoid those pulls. 20 seconds before the annihilator, by the time the annihilator starts. Very proper so far. I don't know here I can say that teju711 didn't do a very good job at taking damage at the beginning, because then first Annihilator fight tanks must have juice. This is very important, but I think he's like around 70 or 80%. Well, as a tank during the Annihilator fight, you don't want to take too much damage, but you don't want to stay out of the fight for long. You want to shoot your teammate, but you want to save yourself your railgun grapple and charge to kick people off the Annihilator if they start taking it. There's a juiced assassin? No, it might be. No, I don't agree with juicing over there. Teju had only half health and he didn't regenerate it before he juiced, so yeah, the juice was pretty much useless. With the tank you want to use juice to damage people, because you can shoot all the way across the Annihilator with your no full off railgun if you juiced. Not sure why did he give up on it so quickly. Yeah, I don't agree very much with the play. I'm not sure why Teju had given up on the Annihilator when he got damaged and pulled the juice. He didn't die, and he had more than half health. He was supposed to go back and help fight, but well, the Annihilator got taken. And like, by go back and fight, I mean not going to the bot lane and start shed gunning bots, but taking the Annihilator next to the enemy Regenital and charging people off the Annihilator. Might be risky, but it's not gonna cost your life, and it will deny enemy the Annihilator for a while. And well, gives your team more time to rearrange, fight for the Annihilator simple.
Practice and skill ain't no match for battle.
Intentionally taking damage as tank, at least some damage, is never a bad idea. You shouldn't be more than like 75-80% of the HP most of the time, because you have a lot of health. You should use it to reduce. Gadgets, in my opinion, assassin.
What's the point?
Yeah, she might kill the tank. No, she's afraid of teammates. So, yeah, well, you gotta know if the enemy team has a veteran, you might get pulled, so you want to stick to the left half of the body behind the wall, so even if he lands a pull, doesn't actually pull you in, or you don't want to be standing in one spot for too long. And yeah, it was a dangerous situation just there when he was standing firing his railgun, because the veteran could have landed another pull, and that might be more successful than the previous one. Tank's not very fast, he didn't have charge at that point, and if he got pulled, he wouldn't be able to charge away, and he would definitely get killed by veteran, one of his teammates. At this point, wandering around the jungle as a tank is not very effective. You should probably stay more in the lanes as the first Annihilator. Not sure about skill order. I think at level 7 he has Product Grenade level 3. I see. I presume he has Fancy of level 3. And I don't know what else he leveled. Should have probably charged in and tried to take damage for friendly Karma Girl. You want to think of yourself as a meat shield for your other teammates. You also do like massive damage and you have good chasing capabilities, but you should never forget that you like bully off enemies if they try to pick your teammates off. I'd fire the combat girl. Firing at bots, you can always kill bots. It's priority to kill pros to get them out. Get rid of them. Should probably go and assist with the grab. Brilliant. Oh, nice play by the 18 veteran. Proctor, yeah. Pretty good one. Yeah, you don't want to stay in lanes if you less than 30% of the health. Like maybe even 40%, because lack of tanks mobility when you need you can charge and you can run. You can't lunge or anything, and charge has a pretty long cooldown. I think Grey Fox levels charge early, so you can charge more often. Not sure. Made a good guide and strategies and tactics section forums. probably check that out.
What's the point?
This point, coming from behind their assault and trying to grapple him would be a good idea, but I don't know. Here you staying a bit too defensive, don't you? I would go and help your assault with the enemy assault. He was kind of distracted. He might have landed the railgun grapple on him.
I'm a pretty positive guy, but enough is
Yeah, your veteran was being killed right behind you.
Laugh now, punk.
Not a very smart decision. I'd just run away. Like, get up, not by horizontal, but fall down and start flying up. So, being hung mid-air, both commandos wouldn't be able to hurt you, and then land somewhere near their dead turret placement place. So, you should remember that commandos, they're very dependent on you to stay in their melee range, and if you're hanging mid-air with a tank, they can't hurt you. I think as a tank you shouldn't also go at enemies railgun grapple. Yeah. You shouldn't go at enemies if you don't have a charge to get out. Very dangerous. Okay, and there's only assassin left now.
What the?
Who's not the... Now it's 2... Well, 3 against 3, but Kamagirl and Gunslinger are not the best fighters. Oh well, there's veteran. It's worth fighting, but I'd go Barrigento at this point. Yeah. That's what he did.
Morons get all the luck.
Nice ball. She should go down. Yep, she burned. Unfortunately, wasn't really following her well there. Annihilator fight, but even if you get a ball, you shouldn't forget about people taking the Annihilator. Still care about them. Probably shouldn't have focused on the assassin so much, or I don't know, the entire team shouldn't have focused on the assassin so much, and someone should have cared about the person taking the Annihilator. But I think they didn't lose any players, and the red team lost an assassin. So
This is bull.
So if you lose players for the Annihilator, you lose players that you could have been pushing with, and the enemy team has more players to defend against your push. So it loses its effectiveness regarding to how many people you lost in comparison to the other team. Because if you lost 2, but you killed the entire enemy team, it was totally worth it. I'd help assault with the assassin. Assassin was taking major damage. Yeah, killed the combo girl pretty good. Should go back into jungle and help teammates fighting, but decides to stay in the lanes. Well, somewhat understandable. This tank, you're also a great enemy to pretty much all the commandos because of your massive health. You don't have enough burst damage and crowd control things to stop you. You should go help Gunslinger. Yep, you should be more eager to help your teammates. And bots don't really matter as much as enemy players and teammates, no matter what other people say. Bots are things that you do in between helping your teammates and fighting enemy players. This tank, to be successful tank, you need a pretty good railgun aim. Missing railgun, like, even sometimes significantly reduces your damage output. Yeah, I think Gunslinger got killed. Yeah. Should kill scramblers first, so skills don't get locked. You can charge away. Again, there's a fight going on in the jungle, and there's a weak assault. Could have chased that weak assault. A few railgun shots, like 1 or 2, would have killed him.
You gotta be
Should be-
kidding me.
Tanks are great for picking off targets. Again, you can intercept people with charge, and if you railgun shots that have very small fall off, very long fall off range rather, you can finish off. Somewhat a sharpshooter of sorts, but with massive health and more mobility. I see at level, yeah, at level 11 already has Juggernaut 4. I tend to level up. I've seen him level up defensive passive as a tank. I tend to level it up last because I don't feel I need that much health. I level up charge like once or twice before switching to defensive passive because you need charge to escape and to engage more often. Yeah, again, there's a fight going on in the jungle. Should be helping teammates. And should be taking more damage probably. This tank you can shoot intentionally. I don't really like the choose a position mechanic because it rewards you from taking damage, which is never a good thing, but since it already rewards you, you should be taking damage. You should be stand in front of turrets, taking damage, stand in front of bros. Yeah, again, no one protecting the gunslinger. Gunslinger's weak as it is to leave without teammates. Killed the assassin, very good, pretty good. In general, up to this point, I don't see anything majorly like wrong with this play. It's a very solid play, good tank play. Nothing's inherently wrong with it, but I would focus on bots less and more on players because, again, bots are secondary objective. First objective are enemy players, not letting them level up and leveling up yourself. Nice shot. Next Annihilator's up, and the enemy team doesn't have a combo go on their assault left. Uber developer, one of them left, rage quitted the game. Not a good thing to do for a developer. So this Annihilator should be theirs. They're taking it, the chick is being... I would take the... yeah, instead of killing the Meta Knight, be taking the Annihilator already. The Annihilator would be taken, but by this point. But Wask got rushed and prevented again. Nice shot now. It's definitely the time. If the chick is near the Annihilator, he should be being ridden. Not sure. Because if he slams, it stops you from taking the Annihilator. That's pretty stupid. So I see the left turret's being destroyed and the right turret, the left turret near the Hotshot's Moneyball is being destroyed, and the right turret, actually the right lane on the Hotshot side isn't being touched at all. Well, then they should mainly be focused on pushing left side if there's less turrets to stop them. Bots will deal with the right side. If the push left lane was called and the whole team was there, they would be killing the rocket turret already and they would be suffocating the red team in their bait. But it's too late, the bot's been pushed back. Yeah, that combo goes overextend and she will die. Most certainly. Nice charge at bottom, yep. Put that grenades and Fujis. The next Annihilator will be around 25 minutes, 24 minutes. No, 23, 24 minutes.
Kill him! Kill him now!
Should be firing at the assassin. It's not a very good thing to split your teams to push both lanes because enemies have easier time fighting off one lane than quickly switching to another. like unless the whole team is in one lane and pushing, because if the enemy has advantage on you, it's hard to push them back. I just noticed Teju has 4 levels advantage on Fatu and Westcott, 2 levels in Assassin. It's pretty solid play, 10-1, nothing wrong with it. Should be product grenading. Interesting thing, juiced product grenade does more damage. It does actually pretty ridiculous damage, and I think you can kill a rocket turret in 3 juiced product grenades, so you should be juicing and product grenading the laser blazer as well as picking up turrets if there's any nearby. It's a pretty neat trick when you're playing as a tank, like juice. If you have a few turrets and the turret, and throw a few product grenades in the turret, any turret will die, no matter, like laser blazer or rocket turret. Because if you get rid of the turrets, it's one less major obstacle on your way to the enemy money ball. Tank is very good. Tank's product grenade 4 is ridiculously good at taking down turrets. That's what you should do every time you have an opportunity to have a shot, to have a product grenade shot. Oh yeah, the assault came back. Bit late, but at least he came back. So, always if you have a shot at the enemy turret, you should be firing your product grenade at it, like, as soon as it cools down. Not sure why he's staying in the jungle while he has juice and then money balls down. It's the best time for tank to score some kills. Come on, choosing to defend against the bouncer. He wouldn't have killed you. Could have taken another hit. Yeah, because again the money ball's down, but team's not pushing, team's just staying in the jungle doing something else. Lanes are being pushed back. Should be, if you have an advantage, you shouldn't hang around in jungle and just do something. You should emphasize on it and keep pushing, keep fighting, especially if you have a level advantage. Judges is level 15, it's 2 levels on any enemy player. You can easily go 1 against 2 or 3 players without any fear of being killed whatsoever. Yep, there's an assault. He can be killed with good railgun aim, but yeah, misses shots and the assault flies away. So come on girls, fortifying rocket. At this point, you should go right lane and fight rocket turrets, because if both rocket turrets are gone, your team can go into the enemy money ball area and fight in it without any fear of being killed, and just kill enemy bros, because at this point you usually have some levels on enemies, and it's exactly the cause in this situation. And yeah, you want to push as hard and as soon as you can, as soon as you see the opportunity, because if you don't, you're going to reach level 15, then the enemy team will catch up on levels, because as soon as you hit level 15 you can't get any stronger. Overall, I have to say, pretty solid tank game. Maybe too much focus on bots. I'd focus on pros more, but well, pretty good, pretty good. No serious. I wouldn't trash his second thread. So, it was up to Moose. Till the next time.